We're at the Corkscrew Sanctuary in Naples with Dina and Rob. What's up, guys? And right here, we're gonna start it off with a bang, multiple bangs. Crimes of fashion. Sadly, a bunch of hunters were slaughtering these birds for women hats. Now a bunch of men are wearing the same hats. But this is definitely paradise. And we met up while I was visiting my dad. Dina and Rob came down from Mayaca, and we're enjoying this Florida serenity. We're looking for a panther, bear, skunk ape, river otters, and some big birds. There's a really famous video last year that came out of a giant big cat, a panther running way past a woman on the boardwalk. Let's hope we're that lucky today. Right here is Dina's favorite green lizard. What's up, Mr. Friend? Oh, got an action jump. Sweet. Oh yeah. Tim T, this is what he does. He feels the trees and learns from them.
That's cool.
I always like going out with him.
Dude, these are the fucking peewees.
Yeah, this is just the gateway to it all.
Exactly.
Wow.
And if you, like she told you, like they fucking saved us. They were clear cutting this shit.
No, it's good. It brings the people here, you know.
Okay.
As long as you don't use it, you know.
Everything's gonna be F1.
We'll just, yeah. As long as there's no hate speech, I think
No.
that way YouTube will take us down. But other than that, we could.
There's definitely no hate here. That's for sure.
Yeah, it's all love.
Yeah.
For sure, for sure. As you guys see, I got burnt this trip already.
You'll have a nice tan.
That's
Yeah.
And this is mostly in the shade too. Oh, you see his fucking camouflage? Oh,
He's black.
that was so cool. He changed from brown right into black.
Wow. He's like Predator. They have stories about the Gator Man down in the Everglades, so you got to think that, you know, they all use the same swamps. Big Cypress Basin is connected to the Everglades. And Falcahatchee with the ghost orchid. I'm gonna go there tomorrow because there's a filming location right on one of the boardwalks in that state forest where they made the movie. Dang, these guys are awesome, just jumping. There's a big guy.
I was gonna say, not ignoring you. I don't know if you're talking to your camera.
No, I'm talking to you, the camera, to the world, to the trees, to everybody.
I'm like, I don't know if he's talking to his camera. I don't want to answer right now.
No.
Dude, that's like a skink. That's not even a lizard.
I know, I've been trying to catch up to him. That's been my big
Yeah.
plan. He's just so
A
fast.
skink.
Here's a wet prairie. The marsh has water in summer and fall, and is dry in winter and spring. In fall, this is the best place in the swamp to find small fish, crayfish, and tadpole. Look at this guy just popping his head up. That's awesome. Oh, we might have caught up to him. Good morning. Again. He took a dive. That skink.
Not there no more.
He's somewhere down there.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
buried
just
in
dove.
there.
Yeah. He had his spot. He was running to it the whole time. This looks similar to Dave's, you know, landscape where he got his footage.
Really? Oh, in the...
Down the Everglades.
Yeah.
In 2000. Smithsonian picked up the footage and everything. Pretty cool.
Really?
Yeah. he took Marie Demont and a couple members of their team out there to the exact location. And Thomas Brandon, he's that sprinter who's like the scientist as well. He's my buddy. He tried to recreate, because he's like the only one that can run it. And he said it was very hard, so it would have had to be a pretty powerful being to truck through. I want to give Thomas some of my fossils that I found in the river, just so he can help identify them.
Oh, cool, yeah. I always find.
I want to do the Mayaca tree walk one day.
Oh, yeah, it's closed right now
Dang.
because of the storm. And the bird walk's closed.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Rob came prepared. That's cool.
You know, I'm not a big, big believer like you guys. Had to cut my mouth on that one. I don't want to put that on your thing, but I just don't know how. Like, I don't even see any animals here. Like, how could you know there's shit here?
100%.
You know, and then I'm like thinking if I saw one face to face looking through my binoculars, and I don't know if I tell you to. You know what I mean? Because you'd be like, you are such a bullshitter. That's what you got. You'd be like, yeah, okay. I'm like, all right.
Well, he doesn't believe anything I say.
Well, it's not that I don't believe it, hon. I'm a believer. I don't believe in ghosts because I've never seen one. I don't believe in aliens because I haven't seen one. Show me one,
Oh,
and I'll believe.
I promise you they're real.
Life is long.
Exactly. But you know what, Connor? I love being in the woods, so it's a win-win.
Mm-hmm.
I get to be with her, and you know what? What's the worst thing that could happen? I see
Oh,
one.
I can tell you.
Well, besides what you're gonna do, I'm talking about seeing Bigfoot, hon. That's the worst thing. That'd be fantastic. Just wish my binoculars had cameras on them.
Yeah. I love those ones that, you know, constantly record.
Yeah.
I love the thermal ones too, because see, that's what you kind of need in a situation, even like this. Like, man, there's a heat signature due north.
Oh, she already bought her night vision goggles.
Nice.
Yeah.
Not infrared though.
It's a raccoon.
Now, are you recording right now?
Yeah.
Alright. I'll wait.
Mirror. Yeah, that's a monster tree. The father of America's national parks.
And this is why you gotta come back.
Yeah, at different seasons for sure.
Oh,
That's the tree.
The elusive ghost.
You saw it. That's the tree it goes on.
no,
Yes, it
I
is.
think
Look
it's-
it right here.
that tree.
That's the three.
Right there.
Oh.
Yeah. They're gonna have to cut down that fucking tree. It's like kind of growing over its nub.
The swamp's elusive ghost. Corkscrew's ghost
There's a weird
orchid.
vine on the tree you can see. I wonder if that's the orchid's vine. Oh, sorry, God.
No, you're good. It's wide. Typically bloom in June or July.
I want to see that stupid flower.
And that's what Charlie Kaufman's adaptation was about, the ghost orchid with Nicolas Cage. And tomorrow I'm going to be going to the filming location. Have you guys ever seen Anaconda 2, the Curse of the Blood Orchid, where, you know, the anacondas get into the orchids and then it cures like cancer, so they grow super
Wasn't that
big.
with Ice-T and J-Lo? Was that Anaconda?
That's the second. It's the sequel to that one, yeah.
Yeah.
No,
And then after the second one started getting bad, they brought in David Hasselhoff, and
I'm pretty sure I've seen, yes, all of them.
they're awesome. The second one was phenomenal too. But yeah, that's what it is. An orchid ends up like curing all their, you know, problems for the snakes, so then they grow to unreal lengths.
Oh, and the difference I was expecting, you see Cocaine Bear?
Oh yeah, I loved it.
me too.
Chattahoochee Forest.
Yeah, that was great. That was one of those ones that's just, man, was it violent?
Yeah.
Knowingly,
was-
you know,
yeah.
you knew it was coming, but, oh.
It was so violent, it was funny, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Definitely gonna be a cult classic.
Yeah, there's gonna be more, you know? I applied for a meth gator, but it was too late. I don't know if you saw the cover for that. It went viral on like Facebook. Yeah.
No.
Gator?
Yeah, it was filmed in Tampa, and I applied like way too late though, sadly.
I
Hopefully I'll be in
know.
the sequel.
Investigator.
Yeah.
That's fucking great.
Just go in our yard.
Yeah.
Right.
Barren wasteland. Ours would be good for a zombie attack, hun. Give me a Bigfoot suit, hun.
Yeah, you could put Bigfoot in our next movie. That'd be cool.
Get some plaster of stilts.
So all this was just underwater, and
Yep.
man, it's cool to be different. But I love alligators, so it would have been cool just to have them right under you.
I love
The water just brings life, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
The snakes, everything, like you said, the turtles.
Wow, I think the water thing is over there.
It could be. I've learned not to doubt you, hun.
Oh, it's actually open. Usually they have
How
that
you
box.
holding up?
Brown Dwarf will be excited that we linked up.
That's right. He's like, take pictures.
Yeah, he talked about coming to one of the conferences. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. I just love him.
We should go out and visit him over on
Oh my god.
Murder Mountain.
Love to.
That'd be cool. That's a titan of a tree. Almost to the top of the dome. It's getting a little damper over here.
Mm-hmm.
If ancient forests fall, can we grow more?
Dina, if you found a print today, it'd be like you and Connor made it. I could see people fucking dogging on you too.
They always do.
I know.
Of course.
Including you.
Well, if I was here, I'd be like, well, that's the best thing that I'm here. Because I'm like, no, they didn't.
Right.
I was here. Definitely a game cherry up there. A lot of the birds around. You don't see them, but you can see their nice feet.
Oh yeah. When they're hungry, that's when they'll crawl out of their den.
Surprised you don't see a lot of pig ruts. You just think you would see more birds and shit here in the forest, and it's weird they're not.
So, when there's
Right?
more water, you run because.
That's the first time. Is that the first time we ever saw a cardinal in here? You know how I like to fag out to my birds, and I don't think. And I got this blackbird at our house, right? We got this barn feed. It looks like a barn. It's got windows in it and stuff. So like a week and a half ago, I was telling Dina I was on the porch drinking coffee. Yes, I was baked. And this fucking bird just keeps squawking at me, right? He's 15 feet away. Just, rah, rah. And I'm like, what the fuck's your problem? Right? Bird feed is empty. I'm like, Dina, I think that motherfucker just bitched me out. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Like 5 days later, I'm out there drinking coffee. Things fucking squawking at me like a mother. I'm like, what the fuck? I go over there, it's empty again. I'm like, there's no way.
Wow. So you
Yesterday
cracked
was
the
the
code.
clincher.
Yeah.
Yesterday he's just bitching at me again. I walk over, empty. I'm like, wow. I
You
just
got-
think it's kind of weird that an animal is like, hey, fuckface, come.
Yeah. You got yourself a pet now.
Yeah.
So simple.
I got that fucking. I go, Dean, I think that thing bitched at me. Never thought of it like that, Connor. I might have a pet now.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Well, I'm pretty sure they're flying home for the winter too, right? The blackbirds. Okay.
Nikola Tesla, was friends with birds, so must be superior intelligence.
I love birds.
We got some good ones in our yard. We got always eagles flying over.
Wow.
We got a lot of hawks that land in our trees. Man, our trees were so beautiful before the hurricane tore them down.
That looks like an eye on that tree.
Oh yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, we're getting there. Collier County has the most BFRO official documented sightings in Florida. Pretty crazy.
Connor said he looked at there's not one skunk ape sighting here. Like, if they're real,
Yeah.
they gotta be here.
Well,
They gotta.
there is a story. It's in Punta Gorda, and I read it. And this guy has all this property, and he's building a house out there. And he had a trailer that he was living in, and I guess while he was getting his house done and all that, he said that he could see the skunk ape coming. He was banging on his trailer. It was in Punta Gorda.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, when you drive out there, you could just land.
Mm-hmm.
So I guarantee that they're out here.
Something's has to cross through here, yeah.
I mean, we're in a national forest. Like, it's huge. This is like almost like the Everglades, kind of, right?
Yeah, it's 500 million acres or something. 100, I don't know. It's a lot.
We'll have to ask one of the naturalists if we see him.
What?
There's a little bit of swamp water over there, so
Oh.
maybe there'll be a gator.
Yeah, well, maybe that will retain water where that's that platform, isn't
Yep.
it, Dean?
No, this is the platform that you walk up the stairs and overlook it right.
No, but that's where you
Yeah,
sit
we
back.
sit
If
with
there's
the
a
gators.
swamp there, yes. I hope at least that retain water.
Looks like trees from Avatar.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it's cool.
To get some land in Ocala, man.
Oh,
That'd be so cool.
Yep, the springs, you can't even touch them right now.
looks fun. I want to do an alcohol. Look up.
I don't live on Rainbow Springs.
Oh, figures.
Maybe give it a call and see if it gets a response.
Yeah, I'll go in the shade because I'm nasty.
Because I was like, the shade.
No, the sound travels better in the shade.
In the shade,
Okay.
yeah.
I can't. You're gonna film me, don't?
Absolutely.
I don't want to.
You at least gotta have the
can't
sound
really.
on.
Right, gotta get the response.
Call ever.
Let's hear this.
All right, let's be quiet. Hold on.
You can, yes, you can.
That's pretty good. Yeah. He's like an intruder.
Yeah. I can always do it, but I was like laughing.
Absolutely good. It's an owl. He screams great.
Maybe the elephant is.
I already know once I stop recording, then he'll make his call. You know, that's just how it always goes.
Come on.
Just put it out in the distance.
If they come over and ask if it's an owl here, oh yeah.
It's called the Parker
When
owl.
they walk, when you it was right there, when they walk away, you do it again.
One right there. I'm so blind. There's an alligator. Right there.
Where?
Right there.
Oh yeah, a little one. Good eye, Dina.
Oh my
Little
god.
guy. Look at that. She's got the dino eye.
Yep.
Now we just gotta find Big Mama. Where's she at?
Man, good eyes, Dean. Think there's bugs, or you think this is a spring?
Bugs.
You think it's bugs?
I don't know. Maybe it's a
don't know.
spring. Oh,
Oh, actually, I can see shit swimming in the water. It's little shit hitting the top. Oh. Fry or tadpoles.
Did you get a good picture of them, Dina?
yeah.
Nice.
See, I wish you were closer to us, like where your father was staying, because we go to Mayaca, because they have dinosaurs out there.
Right.
I've been to Mayaca.
Oh, yeah.
Here.
Yeah. But I definitely want to spend some more time there because I've seen and I've heard all the stories of like all the alligators at night. When you look at the river, you can just see them.
We stayed there overnight,
Yeah, we did.
and we got like a cabin. They have like certain cabins that like a year in advance to book, so we booked it a year out. It was in March, actually, like probably 7 years ago. And they had, I asked the guy, I'm like, are we allowed to like go around the park at night and stuff like that? He's like, yeah, just don't go out on the trails because we're not going to come for you. I'm like, okay. Not that I would. And then we went to the bird walk and there was thousands of eyes and I had my flashlight and it was a full moon. It was the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Wow, that sounds
and you
awesome.
could hear them like making noises. And
What?
when we stayed at Mayaca overnight at the cabin
Oh, yeah.
and the alligators, and we were driving around the park all night. And there was like owls, pigs ran in front of my car.
I know it sounds gay too, but it's cool if he's ever in that area. He's got to come around 5 o'clock. Go over the celery fields.
Mhm.
The lions are roaring and shit. Oh, the
That'd be really
lions.
cool.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
we have a big cat sanctuary right next to our house.
Dang, that's awesome.
Yeah, so there's a huge thing called the celery fields. They used to have throw celery back in the day, and you go walking on top, and the cat sanctuary is right there at 4 o'clock. That's when they feed them when everyone leaves, and they're so loud.
That's so cool.
I love it.
He's more like a belt.
Wow.
Yeah.
Purse.
A belt for a really small person.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Hey, even in the dry season, we got to see a gator. A win is a win.
Yep, exactly. Absolutely right, man.
I think this is an area, but I don't think it's the one with all that water because.
It's not, hun.
No,
That's
it's-
not it.
No.
It's coming. It was right at the end.
What?
Here's Dina's favorite tree, the Calusa. A giant palm tree, one of the oldest ones. This forest stretches back 5,000 years. Imagine the energy. That looks really cool. And the Calusa Indians, you know, they lived right through this area, and they worshipped a half cat, half god, because there's a sculpture of it down in Naples at San Marco Museum. My dad and I went to it.
Really?
It's really cool.
You know a lot.
What I've forgotten probably trumps that, you know.
We just traveled to a lot of cool history
Yeah,
sites. I
you-
fucking love to do that.
Yeah.
And I try to,
I'm envious of that kind of, believe me. I don't want to use the J word because that's an emotional thing. Fucking very envious, so I hope things work out for you doing this shit.
thank you, man. I hope so too. Honestly, it already has, you know. It's just my life.
Right? Yeah, that's fucking awesome.
I mean, look at how I found you.
Right.
I found you on TikTok.
That's crazy.
And then I remember when I went to the first Florida conference.
That's why I want that fucking cat, so when you hit the fucking big time.
Oh yeah. I'll get you a signed one.
Yeah, I definitely want. I want to tell Dean every fucking time. Post Rob wants the cat.
Yeah, but I remember I went to the first Florida Bigfoot conference in Lakeland, and you were there. And I remember you had like this white shirt with a black, and I was afraid to go up to you because I didn't, you know what I mean? I'm like, oh, that's the guy I found on TikTok. And I don't know who you were with, but I just recognized you.
Yeah.
But I didn't go up to you that time.
And then the next time,
Yeah, then the next time.
I had my own booth, so you had to. No, that was awesome.
I know.
That's crazy. You saw me the first time.
Yep, and I didn't have enough guts to go up to you, but I said to Rob, I'm like, oh, that's the guy I found on TikTok.
That's cool. You knew your stuff, you know. Hey, you knew before the conference knew, because they didn't hit me up that year, you know.
And I knew who you were.
That's why we need to get the cat quick, Dina, before he big times it.
Yep. No, really big time. But I went to like.
In 20 years, when Connor's making fucking Tom Cruise movies, and he's fucking watching watching what's that, Antiques Roadshow, and I walk in with this fucked up looking cat, like, what the fuck is this? This is from fucking
F. Connor's gonna have to sleep the whole thing.
No, I like it.
I want the cat. It's a movie prop. First fucking movie they made.
Oh yeah. Watch the behind the scenes of the Void Cat. There was a million F words too.
You got the main character of the movie.
It took over my mind.
Yeah, because in 20,
So cool.
20, 30 years, the turkey will be dead. If it's not already.
Yeah, he died. He died
Oh,
this winter,
the real
sadly.
turkey died?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, so
Oh, he really died.
Yeah.
the only thing from your short films that created you guys would be the cat. Don't give me a fucking cheap reproduction, Connor.
Oh no, Jack has it.
Going out with these two again.
Jack has it still, and every time I go over his house, I mess with him. So no, it's the same energy with me. I'm always trying to get the cat from him.
Yeah.
That looks so cool.
Really cool.
It is.
His other one is a person, and that was his first movie that he made, and it's somewhat connected to Void Cat.
Then he may have to do an artist rendition then. I'll accept that.
Yeah, hopefully the next movie, it's some new creature, you know, and it's like the cat has transformed, because it's all, you know, it's all connected, of
So
course.
where's the turkey then, Connor?
Turkey is sadly in heaven, but bourbon.
No. The fake turkey when the guy bashes you.
Oh yeah.
So where's the fake turkey? That's the next best one. Who's got that?
I think our buddy Anthony. I'll get it.
damn
I'll
it.
get it from you.
Fuck.
What we need to do is get some of Bourbon's real feathers. That would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna have to get that music playing in the car and get all fucking painted up and go into woods. Who has a cat? What's the name of this house?
Jack, it's at the
I'll
at the Chattahoochee Insane Asylum, right where they kept the Cheesy Pond Wild Man.
See, I'll have to act crazy to get the cat.
You already are.
That's part 2. Fucking Psycho Man comes back for his cat.
Just be yourself.
VCR, Void Cat Rewind. Like that's what it's gonna be.
Well, how the cat ended up there, I got fucking murdered because they needed my cat. And he's seeking revenge on my death. See?
Rob's a movie star too now. You didn't know that.
No, I'm a TV star.
Yeah, he's a TV star. He was on
That's awesome.
Chasing Monsters.
Chasing Monsters.
Yeah, the fucking film crew from that show, because, you know, Coral got bit. We went down to Miami. They all making her up and shit. We rented the boat. Like, they caught a fucking barracuda, reenacted it. It was a good fucking
So
time.
he had to like reenact the scene, and it was on like an episode.
That's
of
so
Chasing
cool.
Monsters.
Yeah.
And oh yeah,
I gotta
got-
find that
And
episode.
National Geographic we were on, too, a barracuda show. Yeah, me and Coral had our 15 minutes
I
of fame.
said I don't want to be part of it.
I still get my fame every year
I
with
was a part of it, but I didn't want to
the
be
Father's
in it.
Day pictures every
Yeah.
single year, because there's a picture. I'm like, Coral, let's get a picture for your Facebook. Mom's taking her to the hospital, and Coral looks like the world's ending.
was
And I'm like,
14.
hey! And they're like, Father
Her
of the Year
face
award.
was like,
But the hospital was right across the street, and she wasn't even bleeding anymore.
Wow.
yeah, she got 52 stitches.
Jeez.
Yeah. Oh,
That's so cool.
Yeah, you gotta look that up.
Yeah, I gotta find
I'll
it.
send
Barracuda
it to
attack.
Hannah, but yeah, there's pictures that everyone bashed us for.
Yeah, it's all over the internet, and you'll see the one with me holding it. They bashed the shit out of me.
That's amazing. Yeah, I definitely gotta watch that episode.
Yeah, I gotta find it. And I'll try
That
to
was so
send it.
fucking fun, man.
It's
They
yeah,
put us up in a
Chasing
hotel and
Monsters,
shit, dinner.
Deadly Encounter.
That's why when I say when you talk to them people, because when they called me, they're like, you want to come down? I'm like, yeah, we'll come down. It's number 7.
Rhett Green. Wow. Iconic, massive individual, rugged like its namesake. More than 50 years ago, Hurricane Donna knocked the top 30 feet off of both trunks.
Uh-huh. That's a big one right there.
That is crazy. Yeah, it's cool seeing them separate.
I don't think we've seen number 1 yet, though, have we, Dean?
What?
Of the redwoods, the big one.
I don't think so. I think you would know. I think. I don't know though. I could be wrong.
You
No,
would know.
no, I mean like it's so big.
And you guys went to the exact location?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
It was so cool. And then they had like this Oldsmobile. And he said when the Bigfoot like trashed the Oldsmobile and everything, and well, he was digging out there and he found the emblem to it.
Whoa.
To the car.
That'd be a cool little clue to find,
Yeah.
you know?
And like he interviews people out in Ocala.
But here we go. Did you see the emblem?
Yeah, he showed me in his car.
Oh, I showed it
I
to you?
held it.
Okay.
Get a picture. That's cool.
Good picture. You are the worst with the camera. That magazine picture.
Little raccoon. It's like that famous video when the raccoon's about to get eaten by the alligator.
Yeah.
Just dodges it. Raccoon enjoying the puddle. They get so heavy, man, you know?
Until he jumps up here.
Yeah. What's up, little buddy? He said, Rob, you spotted me. Wanted to pay it off.
Look at that. You just don't get that.
Got pterodactyls up in the trees, and then you got
Little guy.
the trash panda. The cutest.
Hakuna Matata.
That's so cool.
Huge one
See?
in my yard.
So I said you're going to be having breakfast with a raccoon this morning. You believe me? Son?
Yeah, over there.
Good place to sit and chill and look at shit.
Hopefully when we die, we get a little
Yeah.
plaque.
I want a
Hopefully,
shrine.
hopefully when it's our turn, we'll
Call
get
a
our own
shrine
little
for
plaque.
Rob.
Yeah.
And it'll be like GFY.
They'll get people to laugh on the trail. Here's the Dutcher. Ooh, Dutcher. The Dutcher tree rises 100 feet above the swamp. Holy cow.
That's fucking cool.
That's amazing. It's a perfect little.
Lucky people.
That's big.
Yeah.
See a big alligator tail, I think, over there.
Alligator tail?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've seen
It looks like alligator, is it?
let's
Might be a fake alligator tail.
I don't think so. I think that's roots.
Wow.
I was looking at a totally different spot, obviously. Holy shit, he's big. Look at the size of him.
It's a beast gator over there.
The guy that was guy that would go, what do you call it? Not ranger, whatever. He said that he found prints out in Manhattan.
Wow.
Yeah. And I met a guy too, and he showed me places too on his phone.
Yeah, that was a shortcut. You would miss all this if you take that shortcut.
That's one way.
Why even come out here? Oh, I guess a little walk's better than no walk.
Right. Or maybe if it's like starts to rain when you're halfway down and you're like,
Yeah.
man, I'll
Good call.
take the shortcut back.
Yep.
But perfect, you know, situation. Yeah, why would you? Why would you cheat yourself?
Yeah, some people just can't make the walk too. Like my father-in-law loved this. Dina's dad.
Mm-hmm.
But he's 86 and he's got like the mind to want to go places like a 20-year-old.
Well, hopefully he watches our videos and enjoys it. He can live through us.
Woodpecker's going to town, huh? Woodpecker's going to town.
This kind of looks like the area that the lady filmed.
Yes.
It might be. This might be it. Wow. She's like, oh my god, oh my god.
Yeah.
And then it runs right past. That is so cool.
It'd be cool. That would definitely be adrenaline fucking flowing.
Yeah.
That thing doesn't really want no pond area, you know what I mean?
Right.
Allegedly.
Unless you get in between it and it's young.
Yep.
I'm sure we've walked right past a couple of them
Oh yeah, I wouldn't even know.
because they're in the trees. Rob just spotted another monster gator right over there.
Yeah.
And the birds doing their mating calls.
That would be hard. Oh.
That's the size that we had on our yard. But he left.
I am too.
Looks like a 7 or 8 footer.
Where's that damn thing?
There's a big alligator right over there.
Oh, there is. Okay. Not that big, not like that monster.
Yeah. But yeah, you guys are definitely welcome to come by if you want to. I know that kind of adds a lot more time to your
Oh, thanks.
round
Rob.
trip.
Yeah, we just have
I want you to
dogs.
enjoy your family. You don't have to babysit us. Yeah, and we got fucking terrors. Probably as soon as we leave, they fucking piss the shit in the house because Dina, they had separation anxiety.
I just love my dog.
Well, Barry's moving pretty good. Come on over here.
Oh yeah.
Got a snaky.
Straight
Going
down.
that way.
Yep, I can see him.
There he goes.
That's cool. Think how many other ones there are that just
He's gone. Oh, I can see him. He's right there. He looks black. It's got to be a watermark. You see his body moving right through them. Look at. See him moving. Oh yeah, I see his head too.
That is a watermark.
Yes. You see his head there, Connor?
Yeah, right
He
here.
just turned. That's definitely a watermark.
You think so?
So you guys can take a peek in the scope over here to see this net. There's a hawk. The red-shouldered
Oh, yeah.
hawk's coming in.
Red-shouldered hawk. And He really it's got a sucks right nest there. right up here. Never seen it so red.
Bring it up to the nest over here that I showed you guys. You know, bring in frogs, crayfish, fish, snakes. They'll catch a lot of different things.
It's pretty cool. Need that for
Right below the
for looking for Bigfoot.
You know, I saw it pretty cool.
He blends in good, doesn't he? That bitter.
No, that's not. That's just
They're good
not
at
a
that.
nest. There's two nests
Bush
of
could make
schmutz.
this noise.
Yeah, nice. The nest is over here from the old Anhinga nest. There's a baby Anhinga, guttural fluttering they call it,
Oh, yeah, I see
over
it.
there. Then his nest is about 11 o'clock, just over his nest. He's already fledged out of the nest. This nest in front of us still has a baby in it that the scope is on here. There's at least one baby in there. I saw it this morning.
There's a bird sitting in this branch right there.
That's the hawk.
That's a hawk. There's a green heron flying around back out there. There's an anhinga. Now it's a male or a female that's going back to this nest. They take turns, shift work. They'll come back and feed the babies. It looks like it's a black neck. The black neck would be a male. The female would be a brown neck if she's sitting on the nest. Figure out your bird.
Oh, I got it. You got it? Yep, he's straight there. Okay, straight for me, like this.
That's a cool tree.
Second out.
Joanne's lookout.
Oh, no, I'm blind. Never mind. I thought that was a snake, but it's a piece of wood.
It looks different for
Yeah.
sure.
And there's one actually in the show.
That's awesome. Did you guys ever get to go to SeaWorld back in the day?
Long time
Right.
ago.
It's been a long time.
Long time.
Yeah, we got to go in San Diego
Oh.
and Cleveland. Geauga Lake had one, and of course, got to see the Shamu.
Yep. What
Everything changed.
Yep. Yeah, it was years ago, before we even moved here. I like the rides. I love amusement parks.
Oh yeah.
But we should, one time you should come. We'll plan it, and we can go to Busch Gardens.
That'd be awesome. I haven't been there yet.
Oh my God, you would love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have awesome animals too, safaris.
I grew up going to Cedar Point, so Busch Gardens was really cool.
Yeah.
See what the sun is on that tree? There's one of those skinks right there. He's just chilling out. Funny looking thing, man.
I got a video of a skink and a coral snake hanging out right next to each other.
Really?
It's weird.
A coral snake?
Yeah.
Oh.
Now I just need to film a timber rattlesnake and a cane. Oh well, that's canebrake, and then a hognose snake, the actor one that always acts like it's dead.
Really?
And then they make themselves look like rattlesnakes too.
Huh.
Of course.
Timber, that'd be a great diamondback.
Yeah, I filmed a couple diamondback. I filmed copperhead, cottonmouth, pygmy rattlesnake. I got one of. So yeah, just the hognose and the canebrake. Which a canebrake, that's timber, so that's gonna be unexpected.
Right.
I hope I don't step on it.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm sure you got the corn snake and all that shit.
oh yeah, yeah. I would like to see like an anaconda. That'd be cool.
Yeah, they're so invasive to our freaking ecosystem, man. They are killing everything in the Everglades.
Yeah, I'd love to go down like a night hunt. You know, a lot of those guys, they'll go and just, you know, get 25 in a night.
Mhm.
I would love that.
It's like the lionfish, you know what I mean? They're fucking up everything too.
Yup. I would love to dive down and shoot them too.
We were eating them over in Vero, me and my old boss.
Wow.
They tasted great. You had to have a special license to cook them.
Dang. I always think that way they shoot, like they zap them or pull them into the. Isn't it like an air thing? It like sucks the.
Yeah, like a vacuum.
Yeah,
Or they're like you say, normal spearfish.
of course. But I guess there's a zoo that you get to go to, and there's like a gator show after the airboat, so that should be fun.
Yeah, we did that.
Then we're gonna.
The gator show?
Yeah.
We did that because when we went on the airport for the we couldn't see any gators, and my daughter was really young, and the guy's like, he let us in the zoo for free, and he did our own private show because there was nobody there,
Wow.
and there was crocodiles, like there was like just like a little tiny hill, and I'm filming the crocodile in the zoo. He goes, you better watch behind you because there are wild crocs right behind you. I'm like, oh, like they were not part of the park.
Yeah, yeah. That's wild.
Yeah, I love crocs. I think they're so cool.
We're in the perfect place because it's the only place in the whole world that crocodiles and alligators cohabitate.
Yeah. I had a friend that she lived in Sanibel, and she lived like in a little pond in her property, and like just a community, and it was just a man-made pond. There was a croc in there.
Wow.
And you should see how cool the teeth were, so white.
Mm-hmm.
And my friend's like, that's fake. I'm like, that is not fake.
Then it moved.
Where were we? Yeah. And that stupid bitch from
Oh, Marica.
no, I forgot. I was at Story Lake Hideaway Club, one of our customers. We do all their amenity centers. And they're out in Kissimmee, and they call it the boathouse out back. It's got a big man-made lake, and his mother and daughters were from New Mexico. And they were gonna walk down the water, and they're like, is there alligators in this water? I'm like, any fresh water, are you crazy? Then you look down the way, and there's one leaning up against the fence, rubbed up against it.
Yeah.
Is it alligators?
Tell about the time Marica was a kid in the water.
Oh, I usually try to mind my own business, kind of, but we're at Mayaca. You know where they closed off the section where you used to go to where the dam is, or the levee, whatever you want to call it? There was a kid down there, and we used to always see a big gator. This kid was down there just playing in the edge of the water. He squatted, playing, young kid.
Uh-huh.
I usually just mind my business. I finally had to say, like, are you people from here? They're like, yeah, we're from St. Pete. I'm like, most heavily populated alligator river, and anyway, whatever. Stupid people.
Rest in peace to that kid.
Yeah.
Well, I'm so evil. I'm like, I want to see what happens. Rob's like, I can't believe you just said that. But I'm like, no, we have to tell them.
Hey, you want to be stupid? I don't want to see a kid get
No,
mauled by an alligator.
We could do like a haunted trail, like for Halloween.
Yeah, it would be really cool.
I would love that.
Have you guys ever been to that Sir Henry's haunted trail?
Oh, yeah. We went last year.
Nice. I was invited to go for like the media night or something, but I ended up having something that same weekend.
Oh,
It's cool.
I love it.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
We go to this before we go. We go to the Sky Bar.
Oh,
down the
yeah.
street,
Uh-huh.
And we just have a few drinks before we go there.
For sure.
When I say dive bar, but it's so cool.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
it's from 1975 to 85. The interior.
And they even have a drive-up liquor, like you can drive up and get booze, like right through the bar. It's so cool.
That is cool.
Hello.
That's the perfect way to pregame for
Yep.
the haunted trail.
Oh yeah.
So that's cool. Everybody writes what they saw.
Okay. Night heron, raccoons up there. How about the American bittern? Yeah, that's up there.
Cool, cool. Barred owl.
Can't find it, Dean.
What is it?
Barred owl.
Oh, I called it.
Some people think it's barn owl, and they're like, what'd they call them before barns were invented?
You putting your Bigfoot up there?
Oh yeah, good. Well, maybe now I will.
Pre-restoration. Pre-settlement. One of the top 15 birding hotspots. That's cool.
I think I need to too, because I've been asked that question before.
Can we park over here?
No.
Got panther tracks leading up.
Yeah. I think we parked to the left.
Wow.